Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokémon Insurgence. I hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and safe. So, on the last part, we finally made our way here to Helio City. We explored the entire city before attempting to enter the Jade Tower to warn the Augur that the Sky Cultists were coming for him. Upon entering the Jade Tower, however, or actually even before that, we found out from Damien that you couldn't actually get in. The Sky Cultists were already there and they were blocking the way. So instead we made our way to the Helios department store. We made our way to the Helios sewers from there, then to the black market, and then finally through the Perfection Cult to make our way here to the Jade Tower. Also, in the Perfection Cult base, we finally got the Mega Ring. So as you can see, I have the Delta Charizardite on my Charizard, and we are ready to go. However, I do have to show off the team, or at least Charizard. So I'm running a really weird set. You'll see why in a bit. But we have the Dragon Dance, we have the Shadow Sneak, Taunt, and Return. I'm well aware that Delta Charizard has the same stats as Charizard Y, or their Megas, rather. However, at this point in the game, this is probably the best set that you could scrap together, if we're being honest. Well, maybe not using Taunt, but I have Taunt here for a very specific reason, and we do get the TM for Taunt on Route 6, so you should have it by now. Also, Return is a TM that we got from the trainer school, sort of towards the beginning of the game. So again, you should have that. This is basically the best physical set that I could scrape together for this thing, which probably isn't saying much. So we also have Delta Lotat here, making an appearance, mainly because it has Magic Bounce. I had Synchronized originally, but I did a little bit of a swap with the one ability capsule we got. I know, I wasted it. However, it now has Magic Bounce, and it is now pretty useful, especially in this battle. I don't really have access to things like Stealth Rocks right now, but with Magic Bounce, we could pull something there. Alright, I see. Are you ready? We need to warn the Augur that the Sky Cult is on their way up. Otherwise, they might blackmail him into summoning Rayquaza. Yes, sir. Everything is ready upstairs. We can... Well. Isn't this a sight for sore eyes? Is that Damien and Icy from Telnor Town? It's good to see you two again, but I must ask, why are you here? Was it to challenge our gym? If it was, you're in luck. East here is our very own sky-themed gym leader. He excels in both dragon and flying types. No, sir. We're here because we overheard members of the Sky Cult talking. They want to summon Rayquaza, and they plan to blackmail you into helping them. That is a serious problem. You're positive about this. Are you sure you heard what they said correctly? If so, then this certainly is a problem. Out of all times to come, of course they'd pick now. I hoped this wouldn't have to happen, but what's done is done. Come on out, everyone. Huh? What's going on? I'm sorry about this, Damien. I truly am. You were so youthful and bright. It can't be helped, though. You heard what my cultist said, and I can't let you leave with the chance you might connect the dots. You're cultist? What do you mean? I am the leader of the Sky Cult. Surprised? You shouldn't be. When you think about it, it's pretty obvious. I created the Sky Cult several years ago, just before the Augur disappeared. We were a small group at first, a ragtag band who were united by the desire for one thing: change. You see, the Augur was the perfect hero of the people. Along with his partner, Hoopa, he defeated cult after cult, trying to bring good values to the people of Torn, such as peace, love, and mercy. Being merciful, he forgave anyone who begged him to, letting criminals go unpunished. As a result, the members of the disbanded cults just joined the other ones, making it a completely pointless act. The Augur was strong, but he was a coward. He wasn't able to do what was necessary to keep the region safe. So I dealt with him and crowned myself his successor. With a new Augur, we could cure the disease plaguing Torn for good. We could save the region forever. You'll never get away with this, you monster. Oh, but Damien, I already have. With a bit of propaganda, I've already got all of Torn on my side. That's why I can't let you two blab about my true identity. Realistically, nobody would believe you, but it's a risk I can't take. I want to capture Rayquaza. With its incredible strength and control over the sky, I can be omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent. I could create a utopia free of war and crime. I refuse to be the coward that the first Augur was. Any criminal, any threat to a perfect world needs to be removed. I founded the Sky Cult to help me reach this goal. And now, we've accumulated all we need to summon Rayquaza. The sacrifice can begin. Rayquaza will be summoned, and it will be mine. This soon-to-be peaceful region will thrive under my command. East, get one of the cultists. It's time to start. Sir, I know we planned to sacrifice one of them, but since these kids are here, and are going to live their lives in prison anyways, why not sacrifice one of them? We wouldn't need to waste any cultist. That's not a terrible idea, East. And after what Icy's done to me, I'll enjoy every second of it. What? What has Icy done to you? Oh, he won't remember. He's forgotten nearly everything. But he tried to save your life. We came today to warn you about Sky Cult. Fair point. It would be hypocritical to sacrifice you after talking about a utopia, wouldn't it? I see. In the spirit of fairness, I will give you a fighting chance. You'll battle with East, and the loser gets used for the ritual. But sir, why are you risking me? Why not use one of the grunts? Because East, you are a gym leader. I'm sure you'll win. Icy doesn't stand a chance. But East, are you questioning me? No, sir. Sorry about this, Icy. It's nothing personal. But the Augur's orders were given. So this is going to be the gym battle for Helio City, actually. It's kind of a weird place to have one. Kind of a weird situation. Anyways, East team is situated around the Flying and Dragon typing, like the Augur said, or the second Augur. So he starts off with this Skarmory. Has the ability Sturdy, no held item, Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, Spikes, Toxic. This is actually taunt bait, if you want to. So I could taunt this, and I could sit here and I could set up. and just run through most of his team. There is some slight problems though, so we're not going to be doing that. However, I do want to get up Stealth Rocks, and I have a Magic Bounce Lotad here. That's a Lotad I can switch into as he tries to use a entry hazard and bounce them back. So what I have to do here is, since he spiked, I'm going to have to switch into another Pokemon. He's going to try to Whirlwind himself out, because if you Whirlwind a Magic Bounce user, then the Whirlwind is actually bounced back at you. So I need to switch into something else to get Whirlwinded out, and then switch into Delta Lotad again, and hopefully bounce some hazards back. That's not what I want. It's actually pretty helpful, but it's not what I want. So maybe Charizard this time. It's also kind of annoying when this happens, unfortunately. But this is the small use that I have found for Delta Lotad, so that's pretty good. If we could only get some Stealth Rocks up, that would be so helpful. Those 3 layers of spikes are going to hit one Pokemon on his team, and it's not going to be useful. So hopefully East will help us out here. Hopefully. Alright, so instead of making you watch this, I'll get back to you when he finally decides to use Stealth Rocks. Alright, so I actually finally got the Stealth Rocks. I clicked record a little bit too late, but the rocks are up on his side of the field. So that's pretty good. I'll go ahead and send out Charizard right here. Oh, that's annoying. I actually messed up. So what needs to happen here is I actually need to get Whirlwinded into Charizard right here. That way I can taunt the Skarmory and stop it from setting up hazards on my side of the field. That's not what I want. So hopefully he will Whirlwind me into Charizard this time. I'm making this overly complicated, but the main thing is I'm kind of underleveled and I kind of need to sweep this anyways. Besides that, Charizard, like I said, isn't going to get a chance to shine in the next gym battle after this one. The next gym battle is actually going to be really brutal for Charizard. You'll see when we get there. Alright, thank you. So I'll go ahead and set up the taunt right here. And I don't think he actually likes to stay in on this, but I'll kind of leave this for now, actually. And I'll just go ahead and go for a return. Yeah, he's going to switch into the Kingdra, so I'll just return that. This Kingdra here is a crit set. It has the Sniper ability, which obviously raises its critical hit ratio up a little bit. It has the Scope Lens, which kind of does the same. Then it has Focus Energy, which again does the same. So with Focus Energy, Scope Lens, and Sniper, you get critical hits 100% of the time. So it has Draco Meteor, Hydro Pump, and Icy Wind. So with this set, essentially, you become a critical hit machine. So I don't want to stay in on this. I could have set up a Dragon Dance, but I wouldn't have knocked this out, most likely. So I'll send in Ghetto right here. The main thing about this set is because critical hits ignore your stat drops, you could actually spam Draco Meteor. It becomes spammable. So I'm just going to go for the Play Rough right here. And I'm just going to get this thing out of here. This thing is dangerous. I don't want it. So next up, he's going to send in Noivern. Noivern is another big problem. I didn't really want to deal with this, but I'm going to have to, aren't I? I don't think I could actually set up on the Noivern either. Ghetto might as well stay in. So this Noivern has the Infiltrator ability. It also has a Focus Sash though. So that's kind of why I wanted Stealth Rocks. Has Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast, Air Slash, and Flamethrower. It's actually a pretty good moveset. I'm just going to go straight away for the Play Rough. And I can't believe that lived. I'll go for the return. And then I'll go for the Play Rough. Because I have to knock this out in 2 hits anyways, once he fully heals. So Kirlia is going to try to learn Calm Mind. That's actually really good. I want that. I might actually make a double team Calm Mind Scum set. So finally, here is going to be Talonflame. So I think at this point, I don't know. Actually, that'll be fine. Yeah, this is good. So Talonflame will lose almost 50% of its HP from the Stealth Rocks, which is fantastic. However, Talonflame has the ability Gale Wings, and this is Generation 6. Gale Wings are not nerfed, which means its flying type attacks always have priority. No held items, thankfully, but it does have Flare Blitz, Brave Bird, Roost, and Sword Stance. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, and we're going to go for the Shadow Sneak. See if we can take this out. We will be setting up the Darkness right here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, it looks like the Talonflame will take itself out, but it also took out our Charizard. That's really, really unfortunate, actually. So I guess I'll send in Ambipom right here. So he's actually going to send in his Altaria. Has the ability Natural Cure, but don't hold your breath. That is going to turn into Pixelate when it Mega Evolves using the Altarianite that it's holding. Has Cotton Guard, Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, and Hyper Voice. So it's actually pretty scary. I could go for a Destiny Bond, or I could just go straight for the Memento. I'm gonna check my team really quickly. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Because Geto doesn't have enough HP to actually set up, so I could just go straight for the Destiny Bond, which I think I might actually do. So it's going to Fire Blast me. I'm gonna go for it again. There we go. So that'll take out our Delta Ambipom, but that'll also take out his Mega Altaria. So it kind of serves him right for what he did to our Charizard. So I'll finally send out the Geto. He has Fly Score here, only has Hyper Cutter for an ability and no held item, so no Poison Heal shenanigans right here, but it has Earthquake, Protect, Substitute, and Roost. Earthquake is its only attack, so Taunt would actually really, really help out here too. I think I'll go for the return. I don't know if I'll live this. I'm not. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit scary. I don't know if I can do anything here. Actually, I can. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to send in Quagsire right here, and I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. And thankfully, because I am a Grass Fire type, it's neutral, not super effective on me. So from there, I can go ahead and go for a Stockpile. Raise our defenses. It's burned, so its attack is cut in half. So we can slowly stockpile up and take less damage from the Earthquakes, while the burn will actually slowly whittle the Fly Score down. He's actually going to Protect too, which is probably weird. It might just because he doesn't have anything else he can do. So that's fine. He can't really do that much to us. He does have Roost, but that's fine because we'll just sit here and recover our HP 2 via our leftovers, so it doesn't really matter. He has to go down at some point, although I should actually be really careful about spamming these. because as I think about it at this point, I realize that I have 7 Mystical Fires, and I need to take on his Skarmory right after this, unfortunately. So he's going to do just about anything other than attack me at this point. So this is going to be a total stall fest, so I will actually get back to you as soon as I take out the Gliscor. Alright, so I guess he got sick of my stall shenanigans and he finally sent out Skarmory again. We've already gone over the Skarmory. It can't do anything besides Toxic and Whirlwind me at this point. It could set up hazards as well. It probably will actually, so I'll just go ahead and go for the Mystical Fires. They're pretty free. So we should be able to knock this out. He will unfortunately Whirlwind us, and that gets rid of our boost. That's really annoying. I don't want Kirlia to die either. That's kind of annoying too. Oh well, I'll just nuzzle and actually take this out with Kirlia. That's fine. Bad news is I have to set up my boost against the Gliscor again. But that's fine. All we have to do at this point is stall out the Gliscor and we've won. And we've won horribly under-leveled as well. Which is all the more fun. I know. I probably should have leveled up my team to be on par with his, but I just didn't feel like it. I really wanted this to kind of be Charizard's video as well, but that didn't happen. Which is really annoying. I feel like Charizard kind of deserved its own video, but that didn't happen. But this is going to be Gym Leader East. And of course, our Delta Kirlia will evolve. So we will get a fantastic looking Delta Gardevoir. I actually like the design on its dress, kind of. I lost. I don't believe it. I'm disappointed, East. I'd love to change my mind and save you, but I can't. I made a promise, and a strong ruler keeps his promises. I'm sorry, and farewell. In my mind's eye, I see a region filled with love. It's a far-off, almost unachievable dream. Death on the way to that goal is a triviality. His sacrifice was not in vain, especially now that I can use him to summon Rayquaza. You can follow me to the roof if you want. Try and stop me, I dare you. But be warned, I'm not going to spare you twice. What do you think about that, Damien? Augur, he lied? Everything I was taught, everything I grew up believing. How the Augur fought against the Colts and was the hero of the nation was a lie. I don't know how to feel about all this. I'm going to go ahead and heal up my team right over here at the Chansey. And we're going to go ahead and go into our PC. I'm going to pick out the Delta Scizor for this, actually. I kind of need it. We have a very, very big battle coming up ahead of us, unfortunately. So I think this will probably be fine. I say that pretty much every time, and it almost is never fine. I think I'll lead with Delta Ambipom too. I think that's a good lead. Alright, this should be fine. It's a beautiful crystal, isn't it? I don't know where it came from. It's been in possession of the first Augur for as long as I can remember. Even after a year of research and experimentation, I'm still no closer to finding out. On the other hand, though, I've learned some very interesting things about what this crystal is capable of. Any kind of magic-based action, such as a spell or a Pokemon attack, requires two things: a focus and energy. The energy is the power source for the attack or spell, and the focus is what directs it to do something. For example, a fire-type Pokemon may be able to blow blast of fire at a foe. However, if they run out of power points, they can't. In this case, the focus would be the Pokemon using the move, and the power point is a measure of energy left. Makes sense? As near as I can tell, this crystal is a limitless source of energy. It contains the power of 1,000 suns, maybe more. It's with this incredible power the first Augur was able to protect the region and defeat cult after cult. Everyone said his Pokemon were incredibly strong. It's because they had the energy to use, well, incredible attacks. Now it's my turn to put this great gift to good use. I will use the soul of my servant East to summon the mightiest of beasts. Come forth, Rayquaza, herald of the skies. You will be my focus. I will use your abilities to harness my limitless energy. At last, Rayquaza. Finally, we stand united, you and I. Together, the world can be ours. You will be my focus. You will harness my limitless energy, and under our leadership, we will create a utopia. There will be no crime or hatred, no war or revolution. Only a perfect, peaceful society, and I will be its king. As for you, I see. I should have dealt with you in Telnor Town while I had the chance. You are more of a threat to me than you have even begun to realize. If I let you go, who knows what you might do? Who knows what kind of trouble you'd stir up? There's no room in my perfect world for any insurgent who opposes me. If you stand in my way, I will squash you like a gnat. Prepare yourself. Rayquaza, show him no mercy. And we are going to be battling Jarn, the Augur. He's only got one Pokemon, and it's going to be the Rayquaza. Insanely strong. Obviously, it has that airlock ability, so no other. No item. It does have Dragon Ascent, however. It does have Dragon Dance twice, and Dragon Ascent twice as well. Basically, this thing is meant to one-shot your team. It's meant to go crazy and just annihilate you. So I might try for the Destiny Bond, actually. It is going to Mega Evolve, so it's probably faster than me. No. Yeah, that's unfortunate, actually. However, that is completely fine, because we can take advantage of this. So I can actually send out Pokemon like Quagsire right here, and we can fodder them off because Dragon Ascent does have that lowering stat for the defenses right there. So each time it uses Dragon Ascent, it's going to lower its defense and special defense. So I can send out Pokemon that don't have priority moves, and I can basically fodder them off, and then I can send in something like Charizard with Shadow Sneak, or I could send in... Don't do that. Okay, we can send in Ghetto, and he can Dragon Dance, and we can take him out. That's fine. I didn't expect that. I was expecting to have to fodder off half my party and to have to kill it with priority. I can't believe it. The power of the crystal failed me. You annoying brat. You were just lucky. I won't make the same mistake twice. Rayquaza, draw upon the power of the crystal to heal yourself. Bring yourself back to full strength and we'll resume the attack. Hey, Icy. I just dropped some ice around here. Did you see where it landed? I'd say I was sorry, but I'm really not. It's a good thing Rayquaza is weak to ice, huh? That was one for your lies to the Tauren region. And this one is for trying to kill my friend. What? No! The crystal! You fool. Do you realize what you've done? You broke it. A limitless source of energy, now in pieces all over the region. Stupid, stupid, stupid child. Rayquaza, quick. Those pieces need to be found before they fall into the wrong hands. Damien, I see. You have made a powerful enemy today. I will see to it that you will both feel the sting of my wrath. I can't believe he was a traitor all along. I used to look up to him. He was my hero. I guess that was all propaganda, huh? The worst part is we can't tell anyone about this. Nobody would believe us. I know I wouldn't. You know what we need to do? We need to fight these cults ourselves. Because the Augur clearly isn't doing it. We're strong. We have legendaries on our side, after all. I think we could pull it off. Plus, there's that prophecy Nora was talking about. I nearly forgot. I found these on the ground where you and East battled. Figured you should have them. They're yours, after all. So we will get our next gym badge. The TM for Aerial Ace. And East will? I'll meet you in Utira Town. There's an old library there. Maybe we can learn more about that prophecy. Nora was heading there too. I'll see you later, Icy. I think this is one of the shards of the crystal. I can feel the power emanating from it. This is about a third. Let's hurry, Rayquaza. We need to find the rest before they fall into the wrong hands. I wonder what this is. I'm sure Audrey, the leader of the Abyssal cult, will reward me greatly if I show this to her. I see. If this is what I think it is, I'll make good use of it. And after that cutscene, we'll actually get kicked out of the Jade Tower, which is kind of unfortunate. Welcome to the Jade Tower. The tower is closed right now. There was an incident upstairs, and we're just working on cleaning it up. Sorry. It sounds like they're cleaning up after East, unfortunately. We do have a couple of runs that we can do right now. There's a couple of things that we can backtrack for immediately at this given moment. So the first off is going to be probably on Route 6, I believe. So we're here on Route 7. And now we're here on Route 6. So I have a Delta Scizor in my party now. And if we have a Delta Scizor in our party, this old man will show up at this location. Young one, the Pokemon you have in your party is awfully rare, isn't it? It looks very similar to this stone I have. Why don't you take it? I rather think you'll give it a better home than I will. and he will give us the Delta Scissorite. Stone might react to your Pokemon. I hope you take care of it. That's awfully nice of him. After this stop, our next stop is actually going to be in Coral Town. Here in Coral Town, if you remember, there was a lawyer lady in this building, and she does lawyer things. So we are going to bring her this last will and testament of East. It says it's from someone named East. Could this be the gym leader, East? Well, as a lawyer, I should follow his will the best I can. House to family, Pokemon to friends. This is pretty standard stuff. Oh, but this last one. Give the rock to whoever holds the will. Huh. Well, I don't know what this rock is, but East clearly wanted you to have it. Or he wanted whoever had the will to have it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Here's the stone he was talking about. Could it be a Mega Stone? Of course it is. It's going to be the Alterianite. So that's actually pretty cool. Anyways, we have another stop that we're going to make. Not for really any freebies here. However, we are actually going to be traveling to Rogantown because I want to be entering the Razai Cave. However, I don't want to actually enter from the Coral Town side. I want to be entering from this side right here. Because if we enter from this side, there is a hiker directly to the right of us. I just hate how people think that ground and rock types are the same. They're similar. They also couldn't be more different. That really frustrates me. That's why I've studied these moves so much. Would you like to learn one? What can I teach you? So he has a ton of different moves that you could learn from him. So we have the Ancient Power right here. We have Mud Slap, Pull Out, but we also have Earth Power and Drill Run. So these two are actually really good. Drill Run could be used as a pseudo Earthquake, and well, Earth Power is kind of Earthquake. Earth Power is a special variation, so they're both pretty good. Anyways, finally, we are going to be heading back to Helio City. There is one final person that we need to pay a visit to. Back here in Helio City, if we make our way all the way up over here, we should find a house right here. It's kind of north of this park area. It's Xavier's house. Oh, hey, I see. Remember me? Xavier, the gym leader. We've talked to you before, man. So, he told us last time if we got the badge in the city, he would give us a gift. Well, would you look at that? Impressive. You beat East. Well, I'd give you my Beedrillite. You know what? Nah. You'll need to get more badges for that one. Take this as a consolation prize. And he will actually give us the Pidgeotite. Now, please leave. And don't tell anyone about me here, okay? Alright, you know what? If you're going to be giving us free things, then I'll keep that between us. Something to note is that the Delta Stones, or the Mega Stones, are not interchangeable between Delta Pokemon and non-Delta Pokemon. Like, as you can see on my Charizard, it clearly says Delta Charizardite. So if I had a Pidgeot right now, or a Delta Pidgeot, I couldn't use that. But anyways, with all that said and done, I think we're done for now. I know it's probably a little bit short, but we actually got quite a bit done. We unmasked the Augur and his evil intentions, and we ran a few chores. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, hope it helps, and I will most definitely catch you all on the next one. Peace.